Ganapataye Namaha. Today I would like to discuss the topic success is not an accident. Before that, prayer. व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no less of enthusiasm. It is not defined by wealth but by contentment. Success depends on hard work, sustained toil, determination, and perseverance. It is not a question of luck. Remember that success is not the key to happiness, but happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Our best success are often accompanied by our great disappointments. Many of us are not willing to try but want to enjoy the fruits of success without any hard work, sacrifice, or struggle. These struggles motivate us to move forward. Adversity always presents opportunities for introspection. To succeed in life and achievements or achieve results, you must master three mighty forces. They are desire, belief, and expectation. Once again, desire, belief, and expectation. Many a time, when we are confronted with a problem, we are analyzing and getting stuck up with it rather than finding a solution to it. Sometimes, from the remains or wreckage, we find a hidden opportunity. Our response to our struggles decides how we move forward. The only thing that can stop you from fulfilling your dreams is you. It is our attitude to deal with adversities and circumstances that helps us to achieve success. The road that leads to success is not easy. We need to face hardships, disappointments, breakdowns, losses, and physical and emotional pains. India's struggle for independence was never easy. It was not in a day that we gained independence. Many movements were launched and innumerable people laid down their lives. It was not easy for them as well. We are often not ready to come out of our comfort zone to achieve success. Our fears hold us back and often stand as a stumbling block when we try to move ahead. Having a courageous spirit is important. You alone are the captain of your soul and decider of your destiny. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. Your decision today will follow you tomorrow. You have to toil hard, lift the load, and sweat profusely to reach the goal. Try not to compare your goals vary. Our body has many organs. Each one has different roles, and we cannot say that eyes are more important than the ears. The vital organs like heart, brain, or kidneys cannot be seen, yet they function continuously. We should not discourage, as each of us is gifted with different talents. We need to discover them and search for a creative solution. We need to have a sense of purpose. Life is not an accident. The choices that we make determine our success. We can either choose self defeat and self pity or self motivation and self encouragement. Desire to succeed in life should motivate us to move forward. Many a time it is because of our attitude that we are not able to come up in life. We sometimes lack our desire to come up and take life as it comes, but until and unless we have a desire that burns like a fire which helps us to move forward. Despair is the conclusion of fools, as said by Benjamin. We can improve our attitude by self coaching through affirmation. These affirmations send a positive response to the subconscious mind. Failing is a part of life which teaches us many things. Without failing, success is almost impossible. We need to learn how to bounce back from failures. We need to have positive attitude. Achievement is not just about the happy, shiny things. It is also about withstanding tough times and challenging situations. As motivational philosopher Jim Rohn so aptly puts it, you can't hire someone else to do your push ups for you. You must do them yourself in you, or yet to get any value out of them. If you want to be successful, you have to take 100% responsibility for everything that you experience in your life. This includes the level of your achievements, the results you produce, the quality of your relationships, the state of your health and physical fitness, your income, your debts, your feelings, everything. You will never become successful as long as you continue to blame someone or something else for your lack of success. If you are going to be a winner, you have to acknowledge the truth. It is you who took the actions, thought the thoughts, created the feelings, and made the choices that got you to where you now are. It was you, the person with the negative attitude, sees possibilities. Success is a state of mind. If you want success, start thinking of yourself as a success. Success is the effect generated by right thinking and right actions. Success and failures are not accidents, but consequences. If you want to know what you sowed in the past, look around you and see what you are reaping today. You begin your climb towards your full potential as a human being the moment you accept the truth. The cause and consequences are inseparable. You are rich with choice, and your choices reveal who you really are. More than any other single factor, you are where you are today because of the choices you have made. Success is not accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. That's why once again say success is not accident. One can attribute success to so many things around. Things like families, friends, education, works, skill, and talents could all be part of your success. Apart from them, certain core variables constitute the right success equation. Among them, the first and the foremost variable is doing things that you love. When you do things that you love, you find every positive outcome as a success, even if it's a little. There is no obstacle for you, but only challenges and opportunities. Above all, it will never seem like hard work for you. The process and journey will be enjoyable despite the good and bad. Your perseverance will shield you against all the odds. Success needs some sacrifices from you. It takes at least a little. Success will ask you to sacrifice your comfort zone. Working towards your dreams and goals can make you sleepless and stay awake without a count. Sometimes success needs you to work at the cost of all the fun things you thought you could do. The list goes on, but there is no success at the cost of families or friendships and other good things in life. I like to remind you here finally, do what you like. Do it with the best of your efforts. Success wraps you eventually. Success is not a place but a way of thinking, feeling, and subsequently acting as you embark on this exciting journey called life with deliberate, conscious intent of turning a successful failure or successful future into your reality. Mastering these five secrets will accelerate your focus, your self belief, empowering and enabling you with the knowledge, skills, and framework to start living the life you were meant to lead. There are the five secrets of success. Let us see success secret 1. Defining what success means to you. Success is such an emotive world which we each define differently. Success for one person could be at opposite ends of the scale for the next. However, if you examine the words and actions of some of the most successful people today and throughout history, those individuals who have truly made a dent on the world and created a lasting legacy, you will find they each have something in common. A clear set of motivational drivers, a reason for being, a clear answer to the question why, a purposeful intent that drives what they do and how they do it. Have you ever considered what success means to you? Have you really means to you? Have you really reflected on this question or taken time out of answer it? And I mean properly answer it. Create some quiet time, take out your pad and pen or preferred gadget and actually commit it to black and white consider. What does success mean to you personally? Number 2. What does success mean to you professionally? Are your two definitions aligned or are they in tension? Think about these things and you begin to raise your conscious awareness of your own motivational drivers, which in turn will help unlock your why and ultimately your definition of success. When you're really clear about what success means to you, both personally and professionally, you can design your life fully aware of the tensions and trade offs you're making. Different stages of your life are like different chapters in which your definition of success may change, as will the importance you place on the different elements. Now, success secret 2, creating your success formula. Defining what success means to you is only the first piece of the jigsaw. Now comes the real work, turning your definition of success into reality. And to do that, you need to create success formulas. The great news is that we all have areas of our lives where we already apply success formulas. Perhaps you don't describe or think about them as formulas. You may call them plans, routines, systems, rituals, regiments, or just the way you do it. But if you are repeating something regularly in the same way because you know it gets you the result you want, that's a success formula. Sport is a great source of success formulas in action. This is because the margins point. This is about client performance, the best of the best in action. Watch a Formula One racing team perform a pit stop in the middle of Grand Prix. Some might call them superstitious rituals, but they would say it is part of their success formula. To find success formulas in action in business, you need to look no further than franchising. Franchises have a far higher success rate than comparable non-franchised startup businesses. The franchisor has a proven system that works, and providing you follow that system, you will succeed. According to Bloomberg, 80% of new business fail within 5 years and 80% of new franchise business succeed in the same period. McDonald's is probably the first franchise model that tops into your mind, and it's no wonder. McDonald's has succeeded in driving the franchise concept to such a powerful level that it now has more than 37,000 restaurants in over 100 countries, with more than 69 million people eating at one of its franchises every single day. When you go into McDonald's, it does not matter where you are in the world. They all serve the same core list of food items and present them in the same way. In business, think about monthly board meetings, performance metrics, key performance indicators and dashboards, project plans, monthly profit and loss statements. These are all successful formulas for running a business effectively. To help you in the creation and application of your own success formulas, firstly, define success or the goal that you want to achieve. Create a strategy, a success formula, a game plan for how you are going to turn your defined success or goal into reality. Then take massive action aligned to your strategy and finally review it on a regular basis. This is the step that ultimately plagues most people and the principal reason why a success formula will fail. Now, success secret 3. Success modeling to fast track your timeline. How? You don't need to be an expert in everything. You can fast track your success by learning from the experts. In many businesses growth book Built to Grow, I talk about two choices you have when growing your business. The same principle applies equally to your personal growth, and I want to share it with you here. When it comes to doing anything new, you have two choices. The first is to put in the hard yards, learning through trial and errors you and reinvent the wheel. The second is to learn from those who have already navigated in pathway to success. We all know successful people have achieved great things, but you may be surprised to discover how willing they often are to share their success. If only they were asked to do so. For example, Bill Gates once said that he is amazed by how many people ask him for $1 million and dismayed by how few people ask him for advice on how to make a million of their own. Success secret 3 or 4. Developing your success disciplines. This was insightful response, particularly the words because once embedded. This is a difference that makes the difference for high achievers. Consistency of action consisting of overtime that in turn leads to habit. You can invest quality time defining what success means to you personally and professionally. You can create your success formula and a personalized success modeling strategy, and on paper you are set up for success only to fall down on disciplined execution. I have seen so many people achieve some quick wins, but delivering accelerated, sustained, and repeatable results require whole new set of skills and disciplines. It requires focus, it requires rigor, and it requires boundless levels of energy, commitment, and resilience. Success secret 5. Honing your success habits. There is a saying, there are no crowds living in the extra mile. Masters of their craft, whatever their specialist field, to endeavor one part of a select group of people who really live by this saying. Why? Because the extra mile is where they don't spend most of their time. And moreover, they don't subscribe to the tribe of life. The herd mentality. For them, a life of mediocrity is not an option. Instead, they invest their time every day in being the best of the best, raising their personal standard and chasing perfection. Even though perfection is not truly attainable, they know that by going the extra mile, they may just catch excellence on the journey. Success is not an accident. It is not a book about living the way most people live. You don't need a book to do that if happens by default. If you live your life most people do, you will get what most people do. You will get what most people get and settle for what they settle for. Here is a taste of most people's experience currently. 49% of marriages end in divorce. More than 80% of people working today would rather be in another line of work. More than 50% of Americans are overweight. One out of the three Americans will get cancer, and 2 out of 5 will suffer from heart disease. More than 60% of Americans who live in the richest, most abundant civilization in history will retire with little or no savings and will become dependent on so called entitlements for survival. No one plans to become a mediocre. Rather, mediocrity is the result of no plan at all. Let me give you a simple but true formula if you want to lead an extraordinary life. Find out what you ordinarily do and don't do it. Successful people are these who have learned how to considerably apply God's laws in their lives. They ascribe their achievements to focus, hard work, strong relationships, perseverance, and the blessings of God. The unsuccessful or mediocre are those who have no obvious direction. These people tend to go with the flow or drift in the whichever direction the wind happiness to be blowing. Their lives are dominated by circumstances and overflowing with excuses. They blame their underachievement on bad luck. Life, they claim, has dealt them a bad hand and they choose to fold. Success has been defined many ways in literature. Success is a progressive realization of a worthy deal. Success is accomplishment of God's will in your life. Success is making the most of what you have. Success is who you become. Success is living your life in your own way. So, success is your journey. Success is no accidents. This hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. It is not defined by wealth but by contentment. Belief. You have to believe in yourself and your ability to be successful no matter what. Perception. Nothing is good or bad things are only how you perceive them. Next, finally, perseverance. People like to say that entrepreneurship and success are a marathon, not a sprint. You plan will of as your roadmap to success. Shrekanthaya Kalyana Narendram Shri Venkatanimasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam Mangalasasrapade Madacharya Purogamaihi Sarvayesha Purvairacharya Satkruta Yastu Mangalam.